Hello again everyone, Diana/Beanie here with May's Speed Paint, which is more Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't help it, it's what I'm into right now, you know? I've been pretty busy this month. I'm gonna be pretty busy the next couple of months. It's kind of, stuff spilling over. And because I was so busy this month, and the end of the month was approaching, I was thinking to myself, I gotta do something fast, something simple, because I still have all this other stuff I gotta do. And you can see that I have another window open here on Fire Alpaca that has a picture of Bonz that I've been doing on and off just for fun. And on that canvas, off to the side, I doodled a duck to keep my spirits up, because I think ducks are absolutely adorable. And it gave me a nice little surprise one time. I don't remember if I hid the layer, or if it's just because the background color that I was using for that picture happens to be similar to the color that I used to doodle the duck. But I forgot it was there because I couldn't see it, and then it popped up again, and it was just a nice surprise. That's why I put it there. It surprised me and made me feel happier and made me feel like going at that picture again. But I digress. So because of the duck doodle off to the side of that canvas, of that picture of Bonz I was doing, I kind of had Bonz and ducks linked in my head a bit. And Bonz has a simple enough design, I feel like I can draw him from memory at this point. I've only drawn him a few times. Even though every time I've drawn him, there's always been something that I felt unhappy with in the end. I feel like I can draw him well enough from memory. Because his design is just, that simple. Not in a bad way. Not like bland, just simple, solid, simple. And I feel ducks are simple enough. I have trouble drawing their feet and sometimes their necks, but I feel like you can draw a general duck shape and people are gonna know what it is, So I figured I'd draw Bonz holding a duck. Not just because they're both simple, but also because I think they're both adorable. I know Bonz is supposed to be scary or creepy or unsettling or something, but I just think he's so cute. He's so small and adorable. I'm sorry. I really think he's cute. But I was trying to get a sketch down of him holding a duck, and it just wasn't happening. I kept trying, and it just wasn't going, and eventually, my brain just thought up this pose that you see here, that, him on his stomach and the duck over there and stuff, and I don't know why I felt that, but, when you feel it, you gotta go for it, so that's what I ended up going for. And it was far more complicated than it was supposed to be. There were so many things I had to redraw, and I actually recorded the whole process of this. This is yet another speed paint where I have recorded the whole process, and then the whole process ended up taking too long, so I had to cut it down to a speed coloring video. I had to, I already told you I'm not so good at drawing duck feet, so I had to redraw those a few times. I had to redraw his left arm, several times, because it's always the hands and it's always the arms, isn't it? I'm just no good at them. I was sitting here in my spot, doing this drawing, and I kept putting my hand up to my jaw and my cheek, trying to figure out, okay, how would the arm go here? How would it be? And eventually, I just had to get up and move somewhere else where I could actually lie down like that to figure, okay, really, stop half-assing this. How would the arm go? And it's like, oh, it would go like that. I was doing this completely wrong. It may still look weird, I don't know, but it looks better than it did, so I'm happy enough with it. And another thing I had to keep messing with at least is the length of his torso and legs, because I didn't give myself a proper size reference to work with. So kept being too long, because Bonz is short, so he got stubby little torso, stubby legs, I just had to keep kind of squishing them in and bringing them in, and even now they might still be too long, but I can't tell at this point. And you gotta move on. You can't work on one piece of art forever. I'm not sure how I feel about this picture overall. I mean, some part of me feels like the sketch deserved better coloring. Some part of me feels like the idea itself deserved a better sketch. But in the end, I can say this about any of my art, I can't really hate it, even if I end up unhappy with it, or if there's something or other that I am unhappy about with it. Because every piece of art you do, no matter how it turns out, is practice. And all the practice, every bit of practice, just brings you one step further to getting better, you know? So, even though there's a few things I'm not super happy with on this, I'm not unhappy that I did it, you know? And I don't hate it. I think it's pretty cute. I like the way the duck's face turned out. I like the way his face turned out. I don't like the way I did his cheekbone, though. That's not quite right. I'll do better next time on that. There's me adding those little surprise marks? I don't know what those would count as. In the background, I did not plan any of this at all. It's another instance of me... should I even say another instance? All instances of anything I do. There's never a planned background, I swear. I mean, I know this was supposed to be a simple thing, so it's a little forgivable, but I'm kind of bothered at this point by how much I don't know what I'm doing with the backgrounds of my stuff, and I just F about until I get something that's acceptable, you know? In the future, I would like to practice a lot more with backgrounds. My sister sent me like a chart, I don't know, a chart, a list of like a 30-day background drawing challenge, and it was like, yes, that, because I really would like to practice drawing more backgrounds. It's not something I'm super good at. I want to be able to draw characters in settings, you know? And not have it look all, you know, kind of disjointed. That's what I worry about with these, is that because I don't have the background planned, that it just doesn't look quite right in the end. Well, this has been May Speed Paint. I hope you enjoyed watching me color this sketch. Ciao for now.